It's okay.
Hi, my name is Miranda Watson, and this is my first speech for CST 100, and this is my audience. My speech is on teen pregnancy in America. Have you ever thought about how hard teen pregnancy really is, or how it has an effect on all of us in America, even if we are not directly involved? The struggles these teen parents and their families go through are very difficult and life-changing. Have you ever thought about how the children being raised by young parents are affected? There are so many young people dealing with this every day, and so many children who will be impacted by this forever. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control, the estimated amount of teens to become pregnant before turning 20 years old is 1 out of 3. Today I will be telling you how teen pregnancy affects us as a country. First, I will be covering how big this problem really is in America, then the struggles that the people involved go through, how we are all affected in some way, and finally some of the factors that could be contributing to the problem. The facts on teen pregnancy rates are very high and they're alarming. Teens are now having sex and engaging in adult relationships much earlier than they should be. An article in the Washington Post last year reported that teen pregnancy rates have begun to rise for the first time in 10 years. In 2009, 409,840 babies were born to girls between ages 15 and 19, and that's not including abortions and miscarriages. These high rates show just how many young people have to deal with the struggles of becoming a teen parent. Becoming a parent at a young age is very difficult, and many teens are not prepared for the changes in life that can occur. The young parents miss out on living normal teenage years and miss out on many opportunities such as prom or just being a normal teen and hanging out with their friends. Only half of teen mothers end up finishing high school compared to 90% of girls who do not become pregnant young. Many teens do not have the financial stability to provide for a child, and many teen fathers are not present in the child's life and cannot afford to pay much in child support. Teen mothers face more dangers while giving birth, and the infants have an increased risk of being born premature. Since we now know how many people involved are affected, let's look at how our country is affected. Although we may not recognize it, teen pregnancy has an impact on all of us. According to the Centers for Disease Control, teen pregnancy accounts for more than $9 billion per year and costs the U.S. taxpayers for increased health care and foster care, increased incarceration rates among children of teen parents, and lost tax revenue because of lower education attainment and income among teen mothers. Daughters of teen mothers have an increased risk of becoming pregnant themselves as teenagers, and young men have an increased risk of becoming incarcerated. How these children are raised has an impact on how they will grow up to be adults and members of our society. Teen pregnancy has an effect on the abortion rates in this country, which are also beginning to rise. This problem affects many other issues that we have in our country, so let's look at why this is continuing to happen. There are many possible factors to why this is happening. However, the biggest is probably the lack of knowledge among the teens. Many young people do not understand how difficult it really is to raise a child until they are facing it themselves. Teens may have misconceptions on how they can avoid getting pregnant, such as not being able to get pregnant while having sex standing up, or by using the rhythm method, which 17% of girls say that they have used. Some young girls even want to try to become pregnant for reasons such as to keep the boyfriend around, or just because they think they want to have a baby, when really this usually ends up pushing the boyfriend away. In 2008, Time magazine reported a story about 17 young girls at a high school in Massachusetts who may have had a pact to all become pregnant at the same time. Sexual education in schools and at home plays a very important role in educating young people on teen pregnancy, and teens should be able to come to their parents with questions. In conclusion, hopefully you now know a little bit more about the issues of teen pregnancy in our country and realize that even though you may not be affected directly, we are all affected in some way by this problem. Thank you. Again, my name is Miranda Watson.